First things first, we didn't make a little placard on the first video or whatnot, because if we had, it would have read Tortissima Challenge, because that's entirely too big. And we know we're not a doctor or anything like that. It's just that sitting in the doctor's office with both of our obese parents, all, respectively, mom and dad, on their individual visits, the doctor was constantly saying, you have to change your diet and exercise, and they were smaller than her. However, what we find hilarious is that in these times of distress and emergency, and even if we put the scenario out, if you're holding your man's hand and another man comes up and walks up and smacks you on the backside, what is your expectation? A huge cross-section of women will annotate that, I expect him to get out there one time. Do you understand? However, what's crazy is that they try to minimalize the protection aspect of having a man, and just the presence of a man alone. Even if it's the guy that ain't got a job and he sits around, plays video games all day, drops you off and picks you up from work, his presence alone signals to other men to be weary, to not be you understand that just the presence alone. And in this though, their minimalization of it though is like, well, some dude was like taping for females on someone, or you must live in the hood. When ironically, we've been in quite a few physical altercations nowhere close to a black or brown zip code. So the moral of the story is that the lack of value females put on males from just presence alone is diabolical business, because they've been programmed by the feminist movement. And the feminist movement, again, started off with who? That's right, the Caucasoid female, because their males were actually treating them like property, maids, and baby-making machines. Even right now, a great deal of the conservative, Christian, alt-right, and alt-right is code word for racist, males still have these mindsets. But the problem is that if you got a man in your life and women are telling you to get rid of him, you have to wonder if you really value him as far as his principles, values, morals, and beliefs are concerned, and would you be able to do better than what you have right now? And then come to your senses and stay with that man, versus trying to look up.
REX